Hello and welcome to Cody's Radio Workshop. On the bench at the moment I have the speaker from a Hunter RP38A, Hacker Hunter. It's not in the best condition, and I have done one of these before, but you can see the pitting and rust around the edges. It's a common thing, but I like to do whatever I can when I think it's warranted, and for this particular RP38A I think it's particularly nice, so I think it really does warrant a little bit of attention. Now what I use is a Dremel with the polishing attachment and some Mother's Mag and aluminium polish. You can use the cutting paste, well, the cutting stick thing that comes with the Dremel, but it's a lot messier. With the Mother's Mag, and just cut up a kitchen sponge, put a little bit on, polish it round there, just get it on there, give it a chance to get into every nook and cranny, and then we use the Dremel with the polishing tool just to make it zing a little bit. You don't need much of the Mother's Mag at all, and it's not particularly expensive. I think I paid about £6 for that one, and it is 5 ounce, 141 grams. Yeah, but super useful for aluminium, really. But I use it on all sorts of radio metals, and I usually get really good results. So I'm just painting this stuff on all over. I'm not going to bore you to death with the whole process. I will pause the video and come back when I've done most of it. But this is just to show you the process, really, and what I do to make the speaker a little bit more presentable. Nice when you open the back of a Hacker, and there is the beautiful sounding Elac speaker, but when it's also resplendent, it shows that way that somebody somewhere along the line has cared about it. So with all that applied, I can then get my Dremel. This is a cordless Dremel. Other rotary tools are available. I have no affiliation to Dremel, although I do have 3. I have the cordless one that I'm just about to use now. I've also got 395, which is on a pillar stand, and I can't remember what the other one is. Let me just have a look. Got the 395 Multi Pro and the 398. And the 398 is the one with the digital display. I just have them set up all for different things, but this is the cordless one is the general purpose, and this is the Dremel 8200. And when a little story about this one as well, when I bought this one second hand, again from a local car boot sale. The speed controller didn't work, but looking it up online and finding out what the problem was, I ordered a new MOSFET for the board, fitted that, and it works wonderfully well again now. So before I start with this, obvious things first: eye protection, hearing protection. I am going to be putting on my ear duffs and my safety goggles, possibly also a dust mask. So here I go with the goggles. Dust and bits can get everywhere. They tend not to, but better to be safe than sorry. You've got one set of eyes and one pair of ears. Anything goes wrong with them, you're stuffed. So Now that that should have dried-ish, it doesn't have to dry, but start the rotary tool on its lower setting and build it up to the highest one and buff away. I'll pause the video in a moment or two. I'll just let you watch what I'm doing and then come back to the video once I've done either most of it or all of it. Catch you soon. You can see already the difference that that's making. Just very time consuming, but ultimately worth it. I'm going to pause in a moment and just polish that off there, just so you can see where we're at. It is time consuming, but when you see the finished article a little later you'll understand. Don't know whether you can see there where I've just got that just going there, but if you look at that. Anyway, I'm going to pause it there, crack on, and I'll be back a little later. See you soon. And we're back. Welcome back. I've got the speaker sorted out as best I can, and here she is. Beautiful shiny speaker now, with none, or at least minuscule, rust spots. I don't go at it to get the deepest ones out, but I've got the speaker now back in the case, and I've flattened the grill here as best I can. You can still see, let me zoom out a little bit, you can still see it's got some slight, but I can't get all of them out. I've been panel beating that grill for the best part of half an hour, so that's as good as she's going to get. But yeah, the speaker's back in. I'm just bobbing the radio back into the case now. I do still have some work to do on this. I've got the dial plate to clean and the ends, but I wanted to get the speaker done and I wanted to get the grill flattened with the time that I've got available to me today. In an ideal world I'd be able to crack on and get it all done, but time is pressing today. My good lady, she who absolutely 110% must be obeyed, says that we have to be ready to go out shortly. So this is as far as we can go really with it today. I've got the speaker done anyway, and the grill, which was a bonus. But I will be coming back to, or should I say it will be coming back to haunt me again. But I do like working on hackers because they are so modular. Everything's straightforward. Get the amp back in. That's another thing that I've got to do with this, is recap the amp. Although it is working, I want to do it really just so that it's done. Oh, where's my favourite screwdriver gone? There she is. Everybody has a favourite screwdriver. This is mine. I've had it for years. It's a nondescript. There's no name. There's a couple of pound in a set of about 16, but it's lasted me years. You can see that speaker shiny in there now. I do that to them because I genuinely believe that they look stunning. To move a few tools now, just so I can get to the fittings for the handle. I actually left them together today. Just because I knew I'd be pushed for time. Polish that handle up as well. An easier way to do this as well. Give me a Roberts and I'm away, and give me a Hacker and it takes forever and a day. got any top tips on putting Hacker Hunter handles back in the easy way, do let me know, because I am useless at it. Had the washer on the wrong side of the spacer. Now we should be good. So many parts to the Hunter handle fastenings. Go on, get on. Okay. Plan B. Trying my best not to damage it. Route that battery cable. And we will pop some power in. Router there. I'm taking it to pieces again, so it's not a desperate problem. And the other battery. And these batteries ran out in May 2010. Nevertheless, they both have 9.5 volts in them or thereabouts. So there we go, you can still see a few of those impressions on that grill. But in real life it doesn't look so bad.
I'm free. The new music we brought to the party, and lots of tunes you brought to the party this afternoon. We've had a good afternoon music-wise. I hope you agree. I think we've played some smashing music today. Really enjoyed it. And we've got plenty more of it to come because we've got some new music.
That's what you've been talking about for ages. So Matt and Malik are also obsessed with it, and they did this really funny bit. So
Okay.
I know you haven't heard this, but I think you'll really like it. So they've sort of
Alright.
they've like reworked it. I'll just play it for you. This is Matt.
Cleared out the clutter for a more music march on Classic FM.
I do like the sound of the Hunter.
Tune of the weekend is Medusa and Piece of Your Life.
I do prefer my 707. I do have a favourite 707 that I've done everything to, and I swore I'd never do everything to one again, so that's mine. It's a keeper, and I use that upstairs in the house.
It just gets through. You used to trouble me till I was about 26. How can you actually be considered gay?
On medium wave, I've got the tuning gang to clean as well.
On that right hand side from Montoya.
On and had a nightmare in the last few minutes.
Over to the big game, Jackie Early.
Searching and I'm growing old. Keep me
There we go. That's the bits and pieces done for today. I do have to return to this, as I say, but look at that speaker in there now. Absolutely lovely. So, just to recap what I have to do, I have to recap the amp, although it's working fine, change the caps on the board, get back into the tuning capacitor and sort out the medium and long wave glitch. It needs a clean. Check on the quiescent current and polish the dial plate. Now that's got to come off and get some plastic polish on there. General clean on the outside. Clean the ends, although most of it's actually rubbing off with my finger. It did have some paint on that. And T-coil the ends, and then I think we're just about there. So it'll only take another day. I don't know which day yet, but I do have to leave it there for today. So thanks very much for stopping by and watching me polish a speaker and watching me reassemble the Hacker, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.